Okay. Last week, Canadian milk giant Saputo announced they were closing King Island Dairy and retiring the brand. I was on the island earlier this year and had heard from locals that they were worried that this might happen. The King Island Dairy was set up by farmers in 1902, and it was their cheeses, still made by hand, that put Tasmania on the global food map. It was a devastating loss for the island, not just the jobs and the families those jobs support, but the effective death of an iconic brand that served as a brand ambassador for the world-class food we export all over the world. All Tasmanians benefited from this success. The Tasmanian Liberals say they are working hard to find another investor. Well, I hope so. All Tasmanian politicians, state and federal, need to pull out all stops to fix this. Saputo say they are also trying to find alternatives. My office reached out to them today again to get more details, and we were told they had nothing more to say. Meanwhile, in Burnie, workers are still on strike at the Saputo factory, and all they're asking for is the same pay packet as the same workers on the mainland. On their website, Saputo say they have responsibility to demonstrate good corporate citizenship. How's that going for you? Well, there is a story doing the rounds that Saputo had a buyer, but they didn't want any competition. How disgraceful of you. And of course, the islanders have been here before. In 2012, Brazilian company JBS closed down the abattoir on the island. That abattoir is still sitting empty with a loss of 150 jobs and leaving beef farmers with hefty freight bills. We see it time and time again. Multinationals, goddamn them, buying into our Tasmanian companies, standing shoulder to shoulder with you politicians in here, only for them to turn their backs on the locals before much longer. I'm hoping that an angel investor can be found, because the loss of the King Island Dairy is not just a loss for King Island, it is a loss for the whole of Tasmania.